In the heart of feudal Japan, where the whispering winds carried tales of warriors and their legendary duels, there lived an undefeated samurai named Tsukahara Bokuden. His name was synonymous with mastery, honor, and the spirit of the samurai. Yet his most suspenseful tale, one that would be recounted for generations, unfolded during a journey across the land, challenging not just his skills, but his very philosophy. Bokuden was known not only for his prowess with the sword, but also for his wisdom and belief in Katsujin-ken, the sword that saves lives. His fame spread far and wide, drawing the envy and admiration of many warriors. On one particular journey, Bokuden traveled alone, seeking the tranquility of the countryside to meditate and refine his mind further. Clad in simple robes, with his long katana sheathed by his side, he appeared as an ordinary traveler, concealing the formidable warrior within. As dusk approached, Bokuden reached the banks of a broad river. The only way to cross was on a ferry, operated by a grizzled boatman who eyed him curiously. Bokuden boarded, and the ferry set off, gliding silently over the darkening waters. Besides Bokuden, the only other passenger was a young, brash ronin who seemed to be studying him intently. The ronin, Masakado, was ambitious and eager to prove his worth. He had heard of Bokuden's undefeated record and saw an opportunity to gain fame by besting the legendary samurai. As the ferry drifted to the middle of the river, Masakado stood up, drawing his sword with a flourish. "Are you Tsukahara Bokuden?" Masakado's voice sliced through the quiet. Bokuden looked up calmly, his eyes meeting Masakado's with an unwavering gaze. "I am." Masakado's lips curled into a sneer. "I challenge you to a duel here and now." The boatman froze, sensing the tension thickening in the air. Bokuden, however, remained composed. "A duel on this ferry would be foolish and dangerous for us all. If you truly wish to test your skills, wait until we reach the shore." Masakado, full of arrogance, was undeterred. "No, we fight here unless you're afraid." Bokuden sighed, his calm exterior hiding a mind calculating the safest course of action. "Very well, but I have a proposal. We shall fight on a nearby island, where no one else will be endangered." Intrigued, Masakado agreed. The boatman, relieved, steered towards a small deserted island visible in the distance. As they neared the shore, Bokuden gestured for Masakado to disembark first. The young ronin, eager to prove his bravery, leapt onto the island, sword at the ready. Bokuden, still aboard the ferry, turned to the boatman. "Now we leave." The boatman, confused but trusting Bokuden's judgment, pushed away from the shore. Masakado, realizing the trick, stood stranded on the island, his cries of rage echoing over the water. Bokuden watched him, his face serene. "You lack the wisdom to understand true combat," Bokuden called out. "A duel is not always about who is the better swordsman. It is often about who can avoid unnecessary conflict." As the ferry moved away, Bokuden's thoughts returned to his path. The ronin's challenge was but one of many he had faced, yet it served as a reminder of his philosophy. Strength without wisdom was a dangerous thing, and the true mark of a samurai was knowing when to draw the sword and when to keep it sheathed. The boatman, now relaxed, asked, "Why did you choose not to fight him?" Bokuden's eyes reflected the setting sun. "The greatest victory is one that requires no battle. Masakado may learn this in time. For now, he will have to ponder his actions alone." The ferry reached the opposite shore, and Bokuden disembarked, continuing his journey. The tale of the unbeaten samurai spread further, but it was not just his martial prowess that people spoke of. They marveled at his wisdom, his strategic mind, and his unwavering commitment to the way of the sword that saves lives. Years later, Masakado would become a wiser warrior, recounting the lesson he learned from Tsukahara Bokuden. And so, the legend of Bokuden grew, a beacon of the true spirit of the samurai, blending skill, wisdom, and the profound understanding that sometimes the greatest battles are the ones that are never fought. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.